So you're looking to start or make a business successful. Either you've been wanting to do this for a long time, it's a dream of yours, you want to find something that gives you freedom, or maybe something that's scalable, something that can take you far beyond whatever it is that you're already doing for work. Or you've been trying to start a business and you're stuck. I know how that feels. Maybe you're up at night worrying about it. Maybe it's driving you crazy. Maybe you can't get it to be profitable no matter what you do. If you're thinking about starting a business, maybe it's intimidating. Maybe you don't know the process. Maybe you're worried that it won't work out for you. Maybe you're trying to figure out what pieces you should do and how to not fall into these traps while successfully navigating these traps. So as you've probably seen, if you've been to the webpage and read any of it, if you've seen any of my other videos, I had an over 7-figure business. Then I decided to change that business and start something even bigger, and it didn't work right away. In fact, it didn't work for 3 years. I was stuck. I almost went bankrupt. It was terrible. I couldn't get out of bed in the morning, and I didn't want to go to sleep at bed at night. I didn't want to go to sleep at the end of the night, because what was I going to wake up to? It was terrible. I didn't know what was wrong, why I couldn't connect, why I couldn't break through. It was like this knot twisting in my stomach at all times. And the thing is, I love entrepreneurship as much or maybe more than anybody on the planet. I'm a student of the game. It's changed everything for me. It's giving me everything that I want in life. And I want that for you. But I don't want you to go through what I went through. And the thing is, when you really study it, there's this hidden thing going on. This one thing that separates almost all successful businesses, basically all successful businesses that don't sell a commodity like oil, from all others. You really do have to do this one thing, form scalable relationships with customers. And we're going to go through and show you how to do that, show you how successful businesses in all areas, from YouTubers to Whole Foods, do that. So the easiest thing to do is just dive in and start showing you some of the sections of the free section that you can get right now if you just tell us where to send it. What I can go the deepest of anybody in the world on, how to form scalable relationships with your customers. The one thing that's separating all these successful businesses from all these others. And then we'll fill in the rest of that picture and help you find any resources that you need. So let's start going through it. Let's actually just show you what's in the free section, what you can get right now, and why you should be so excited about it. Why this be so impactful for you.
Well, let's actually take a look inside the free section of the book and see what you're going to be getting. Why you should be so excited about this. So the first thing we do is talk about my story. How I came from a small background and then I started a 7-figure business, and then I lost that, got completely stuck, almost went bankrupt numerous times, started from way less resources than you have, and then built that back, got out of that, figured out what was holding me back, and in the process what was holding almost all businesses back, and reached my dreams. After that, we're going to dive straight in. So we're going straight into why relationships are different in business. And we talk about that from a psychological point of view. We look at it historically in commerce throughout time, going back to farmers markets 10,000 years ago and things like that. And then we look at how that works in the real world, including how Whole Foods became such a massive business using this concept, how YouTubers on the complete opposite end of the spectrum make so much money with it. And you can imagine if a YouTuber can make a ton of money with it on one hand, an online entertainer and a store can make a lot of money on the other hand, that fills in pretty much the whole spectrum. And we're going to dive into that throughout the free section, throughout the book, and show you how to do it very specifically. And make sure also that you understand it all. So right here in the early section of the free part of the book that we'll send you right now, if you just tell us where to send it, we start going through how this actually works. So one of the first things I thought is that forming relationships with customers sounded difficult, like there must be an easier way. But when I actually dove in and learned about it rather than jumping to conclusions, I found that it isn't that difficult as long as you know what you're doing, which is what we're going through here. Now, I also found that all successful non-commodities businesses do this and all the struggling and failing ones don't, which means if you don't do it, you end up spinning your wheels and spending far more time, money, and effort trying to do other things that seem easier than just doing it the right way. So this is going to save you a lot of time and effort and make you a lot of money. Really cool subject we go into, and it was a big hang up of mine. Having gone to Stanford University, being friends with the founder of Instagram and a lot of other big companies, I had this big block where I wouldn't listen to people if their name wasn't Elon Musk or Richard Branson. I wouldn't take advice from anybody else. And then I talk about here how I found some incredible advice from people like Jeff Walker, who you've probably never heard of, but are serious business experts making a lot of money with a lot of experience, and how that is really what broke me through. So this is about who to listen to, how do you know that they're an expert, and getting past that block so that you can get the right information. All that and a million more topics in the free section of the book. You can see that's like half of a page. So each page would probably be 2 pages on a bookstore book. And you get over 75 pages. And here's another great section, how to get started. So from scratch, what's the first thing that you do? We're gonna go over pretty much everything that you need to go out and make millions right here in the free section. And then as you continue, we're gonna dive deeper into those and help you really execute those. But I guarantee there's gonna be millionaires made just off the free section of the book. So if you're not reading this, if you don't get this, you're crazy. I don't know what to say.
So what do you think would happen to your business if you had a way to send people to something, a process, material, whatever, and create relationships with them? You can take traffic from wherever, send it to there, and you'll get a relationship with that customer. They'll either feel like they have a relationship with you or with your brand. Maybe they'll feel like a fan, maybe they'll want to know what's new with you, maybe they'll come across a situation and they'll say, I wonder what that person would do here. I want to hear from them on that thing. They feel like they trust you, they know a lot about you. How is that going to change your business rather than going, here, this thing, it's great, buy it. How does that change things? What if you can send 1,000 people to it and create 1,000 relationships? 10,000, 1,000,000. That changes everything. McDonald's, people feel like they have a relationship with it. Love it or hate it. Nike, Michael Jordan, the New York Mets. People feel like they have a relationship with these successful businesses, and there's a process and there's a way to do that, and it changes everything. Imagine if you could do that for your business rather than just trying to convince people of a thing. And the thing is, guys, we're going to dive into that and any questions that you might have on starting a business and scaling it along other factors right away. All you have to do is tell us where to send it. So get involved. Just tell us where to send it, get started, ask us any questions you have. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm so excited we finally get to bring this to you. I'm so excited we finally get to create something that explains why businesses succeed and fail and show you how to succeed rather than fail.